I've been using this simple tool for years and years to plan things like books, courses, videos, and even stuff in my own personal life. So when I saw Peter Lindgren had made a video on it and he was using an online version of this tool, I was super keen to try it out. If you want to grow on YouTube or you just want to make better videos, then having some kind of plan is really essential so you can not waste time doing things that aren't important and you can really focus on delivering the thing that you want to create. If this is the first time we're meeting, I'm Jason Roberts and this channel is all about making better looking, better sounding and better edited videos. If that's something that's interesting to you, make sure you subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. We're going to hop into the computer in just a second and I'm going to show you this technique called mind mapping, and we're going to use some software called MindMeister to do it. And then later in this video, I'll also share with you my actual 2024 YouTube content creation strategy mind map. But what we're going to do is we're going to go back here and we're going to create a brand new mind map by clicking this button here, or you can use this template. Just click on that and this starts a brand new mind map. And in the middle of the mind map, that's where you put your main topic or the thing that you're trying to map out in this specific mind map. If you don't like this default bright theme, come over to this icon and click it, and then you can choose one of these themes. I'm going to scroll down here and I'm going to choose this midnight theme. I'm going to click in this central area, and in this mind map, let's say we want to create a mind map that's going to represent video blueprints that we want to create during the year on a YouTube channel. By default, we've got a couple of branches here. I'm just going to hold down Control and use the mouse wheel to zoom in. You can also do that down here using these buttons, and you can hold down the left mouse button and just move things around. So for example, this first topic, let's say one type of video we're going to make next year is camera reviews. I'm just going to type that in and hit enter. And under camera reviews, maybe we want to think about what we're going to say in the introduction to that camera review video. I'm going to hit enter to commit that. Now you can either click on this plus button to add another subtopic below this, as well as clicking this plus button to add a sibling. You can also just hit enter and that will add another sibling. And the great thing about a mind map is you're not really restricted. You can keep branching out to represent what's in your mind or the plan that you want to create. So for example, in the introduction, I'm going to click on that, but I don't want to create a sibling this time. We actually want to add a child. So we can click on this plus button on the right here to add a child. Let's say as part of the introduction, we want a hook. I'm going to hit enter and enter again. Then maybe call to action, for example, subscribe to the channel. And then as part of the intro, we'll describe the problem that we want to solve. So let's think about the middle of a camera review video. Rather than clicking the plus button, I'm just going to hit tab on the keyboard to add a child. In a camera review video, we might want to think about things like dynamic range. I'm just going to hit enter a couple of times. We might want to think about any in-body image stabilization. And maybe we want to think about battery life. And you can just keep expanding this mind map and changing things as you need to. You can also customize things like colors. So I'm just going to click on intro here. I'm going to use these three buttons and I'm just going to come down here to the paintbrush tool. I'm going to come over to line, and let's say the line for the intro, we're going to click on orange here, and all of the lines in this subtree turn orange. You can also do things such as add icons. I'm going to come across to the icons. You can choose from a set number of icons, or you can also use emoji. And if you want to, you can change the color of these icons. Let's change this to red. So you've got quite a lot of customization that you can do to represent things the way you want to see them. If you really just want to immerse yourself in your mind map, just right click on a blank area and choose open focus mode. And what that's going to do is it's going to get rid of all of the user interface elements. So you can really just focus on what you want to do. Right click and choose exit focus mode to bring those user interface elements back. Another nice thing you can do is come down to the bottom left here and click this drop down. And we're currently in mind map view, but you can also change this to outline view. And this is going to give you a nice breakdown or outline of just the text in your different branches inside your mind map. I'm just going to change back to mind map view. All right, let's go and check out the mind map I made for my content creation strategy in 2024. So I'm just going to come up to the top left here and click this back button, and I'm going to open up this content creation strategy mind map. And I've broken this down into a number of different areas for my content creation strategy, and there may be a few spelling mistakes in here because I haven't spell checked it yet. So really we've got two main branches here. We've got this YouTube branch. I can just zoom in here. We've also got these year-end goals, and notice we've got this circle with a dot in, and that means that it's hidden so we can expand the items within that. And what I've done is I've split these year-end goals into things that are in my control and things that are not in my control. So the things that are in my control are things like better thumbnails or better on-screen energy or better topic choice, but things that aren't in my control but they're still goals are, for example, getting 30,000 subscribers on this main channel, making $20,000 Australian in equivalent AdSense in the month of December 2024. Just going to collapse these down. In terms of YouTube, as part of this overall content creation strategy, I've split that into my main channel that you're watching now, this video channel, and also this landscape photography channel. I'll just expand that down so you can see it. So this channel is very much a secondary focus at the minute for me. And as you can see under video types here, we're not going to have any tutorials on that second channel. It's going to feature only kind of in the field vlog style videos. And I've just made some notes for myself on what those kind of videos should feel like or should be like. So let's close this down and come up to this main YouTube channel. I've got this overall focus here, and that's to make videos 80% of the time for the audience. So thinking audience first, value first, service first. And then 20% of the videos are going to be more focused towards me or things that I just want to do because they sound fun and I'm going to enjoy making them. And that's just going to help me keep the fun aspect to making a YouTube channel and kind of stop me from feeling, I suppose, burnt out or creatively unchallenged. Let's have a look at this topics sub-branch. And these are the topics of videos that I'll be making in 2024. This could obviously change a little bit, but basically we've got DaVinci Resolve tutorials, gear related videos, talking head videos, which can be made pretty quickly, filmmaking, technique related videos, virtual production with UE5, and also this concept of marathons, which I'm not going to talk too much about in this video. And let's take a look at these paid products. So we're going to start off with these physical products. There's not much under here really, because I'm not going to be focusing much on creating any physical products during 2024, but I am going to make use of some fourth wall print on demand things such as t-shirts and various other ideas. So you can see there's a lot more underneath this digital branch. We've got ebooks. I'm currently writing this 5 pillars of video and film book. So let's go and add a child to that. And I reckon that's roughly 50% complete at this point. Got some ideas for DaVinci Resolve courses, a color grading for beginners course and a Fairlight for beginners course. I've done about 8% of the planning and design of the Fairlight course, and I'm not sure about this one, whether making product specific short courses is viable or not on things like drones or cameras. Let me know in the comments if you think there's a market for that kind of thing. Like, would you buy a course dedicated to, for example, the DJI Mavic 3 Pro? Potentially, we're going to be looking at making a UE5 course, storytelling for beginners course, and also a filmmaking, video making quick start course. We've also got LUTs here, and then we've also got cheat sheets, which I've already made a couple of. And there's also a potential here to make some DaVinci Resolve plugins or scripts or things like that that I can use myself and also provide to you to make your life quicker and easier. And we've also got a couple of extra things which don't have any children, such as affiliate link sales and also my Screen Dreamers newsletter, which I'll put a link to in the description. Making videos is hard, and you can find yourself making really badly organized videos, or perhaps kind of going through the same process over and over again to plan out a video. So I decided to take inspiration from Peter and create my own template or blueprint for different styles of videos, just to help me more quickly structure and record videos. So what I did is I made another mind map to act as a blueprint, and you can check the link in the description to download this blueprint mind map, and you can then import it into MindMaster and use it to plan your own videos or customize it to your needs. I've got all of these things collapsed at the minute because it's a pretty big mind map. And as a bonus, I'll also include a text outline version of this in both PDF, Word, and rich text file formats. And if you find yourself struggling to get your first 1,000 subscribers, or you want to go into video planning in more depth, check out this video next. I'm Jason Roberts, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.